What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya, and welcome back to another episode of my weekly vlogs. Today, we're going to take a look at some indices and we're going to do a weekly analysis of them. I know it's already Wednesday, but we can still profit out of them, right? If you're new to this channel, kindly click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post a video. I'll be posting these videos daily, so you don't want to miss any updates. If you also want to join our trading community, you can join our Telegram channel. The link is in the description box. You can also follow me on Instagram to get live updates on what is happening at ATG. And as usual, let's jump into today's work. So I'm looking at V75 and I'm on the daily time frame. And you want to see, we want to make an analysis on how V75 is going to end up to the next week, right? So we're going to be highlighting some key areas here. This is price action. This is pure price action. We have a little bit of some market maker cycles, right? So already I can clearly identify that this was the high of the week, probably the high of the month, also for the month of May, right? And you can see that there was some areas of importance. We can see here we had a nice liquidity zone, all right? And then if you can clearly see, this structure formed some head and shoulders. So we have this as the head. So quickly remove this and place it here. This to become the left shoulder, and then this became the right shoulder, right? So clearly from this structure, this head and shoulder structure, you can see that we will be going down. But now the question is, to what level are we going down? So at the current moment, we can see that price is at a very key level right here. We are at a previous resistance zone because it touched it 1, 2, 3 times, and then fourth time it broke this resistance zone, making it the new support because it came back to retest it, and then again it came back to retest at this point. So now the question is, are we going to break this resistance zone and continue going down? And if yes, to what level are we going, right? So I can clearly see that there is another area of importance, which is this one, where we had our started off as a resistance. It was broken, price came back to retest it, went back up, came back to retest it, retested, retested, broke out, retested. So it will be wise to assume that price can come to this level after breaking out from this support zone. Also having a confirmation from our head and shoulders structure, it will be wise also say that there's going to be a breakout here. You can also have some trend lines maybe that can support us and help us understand what exactly is happening. So we can see that we have already broken the market structure, the previous market structure, right? We have already broken. Price has already left this point. Okay, this is the wrong trend actually, because this is the correct one. Price broke out of this trend, came back to retest, then started to drop. So now we are assured that we're going down because already we have broken this bottom trend line and retested it. So now we just wait for this bullish movement. Okay, so that will be all for V75. Let's take a look at another interesting index, which is step index. Let's take a look again in the daily time frame and see what we're going to have throughout this week. So step index has been going down for the past days, right? But I can also see that there has been some consolidation at this point. There were no more price movement. I think that's on the 11th, around the 11th of May. Then later on broke that consolidation, came back down, came back to retest that line, came down, came back to create to respect the all-time high, then came back down, right? So what is going to happen? So that let me zoom this so that you can clearly see what is going to happen to to step index now. Where are we going? Because this is not a proper setup, right? But before we do this, maybe let's check the weekly time frame and see what it can say about these movements. So the weekly setup is like this. We're having candlesticks with very small bodies, and we know what that means. We have these small bodies and these long wicks, these small bodies and these long wicks. So this is clearly a sell rejection, right? Price tried to push down, and then there was a bullish rejection, which forced a new candlestick, which is currently bullish, right? So we know that the sellers currently have been pushed out because of that rejection candlestick that we saw in the weekly time frame. So what is most likely going to happen is we're going to see, so okay, let me highlight the rejection. Here was the rejection. Price started to push up. We had the resistance here. It was broken, came back to be retested. We have another important zone here, just touched quite a number of times. So this will be the next best bet to take, right? Because of that rejection. I don't think price is going to come back down here, because clearly the sellers have failed to drive the market down, right? That's my thought on step index. Comment down below what you guys think about this. Also like the video, share with your friends, and let's take a look at another interesting index, which is the B51S, which is a very volatile index. And previously I was in a sell. As you can see, I saw it here, went all the way back down here. I highlighted to you guys on the previous videos that we are now setting higher lows from this previous low zone. You said we're now setting higher lows, and as you can see, that has been the norm. We're now setting higher lows and not breaking them. So obviously we're going up, right? I'll think we're going back up to the level where we had the peak where I entered. So a nice buy trade there would not hurt. I can also see that we've broken this resistance zone and we're now driving up. So probably the next stops would be this zone, and once we are there, we experience some retracements here and there, but price will then maybe drive up all the way. We'll see as we get there, but currently this is where we are going, right? And lastly, I'll take a look at V100, the daily time frame again. And from V100 you can see that we have been bullish. This has been the trend. Get a nice trend right there, not cutting candlesticks, right? We have been having a nice trend, nice channel, but if you look at the channel, can you see what's happening? We had this all-time high, which is probably the high of April and May, or May is not yet ended, so but this is the other high of April, and then price started to set lower price regions and not breaking them. So from here, I'm sure we're headed towards this line again, right, for the rest of the week. And from this line, we'll obviously discuss where are we going. So currently, I'll hold my horses here, because I can see that price failed to break this zone, and I'm sure it's not going to break it, and we're going to head towards this line again. That is all for today. Please share the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Comment down below what you think. Let's have a discussion here on this platform. I'll definitely respond to your comments. Until next time.